let's see here.
We sing of heroes and warriors, build castles and temples for them, not just to reward them, but to shape the path that leads to them. No being runs towards their own demise. All must be tricked into doing so. Some believe everything is cyclical. We are all doomed to repetition. Isn't that silly? Let us try again. This time to change it, rather than repeat.
The relic brought to us from Shard is operational, and we intend to use it to defeat the freebooter menace.
Cleft Spire has taken the
The relic brought to us from Shard is operational, and we intend to use it to defeat the freebooter menace.
Cleft Spire has taken the brunt of these attacks by the so-called Lost, or Freebooters, as the common folk call them. Recently, we have seen tensions between the Mancer Order and the Imperium increase. The Imperium, including House Mercius of Cleftspire, are without a supply of technology needed for their ever-growing fleet. Now that the Mancer Order have declared sanctions against the Imperium, Cleftspire is left to deal with the freebooters at a disadvantage.
The relic brought to us from Shard is operational, and we intend to use it to defeat the freebooter menace. We have a weapon of unknown capability. We assume it to be sufficient to cause the freebooter city to surrender. Or even better, offer an excuse for retaliation. An eye for an eye, after all. The bomb, or whatever it is, doesn't look extremely powerful. But House Borgia assures us it will destroy entire buildings in one blast. We have assembled a fleet here. We expect it to draw the Crabton monstrosity from its lair and destroy it.
Once this is complete, it will drop the weapon for you to pick up and deliver into the cave.
Drop the weapon in the cave. Any target will do. Get out of there and return safely. Good luck. This is it. A final strike. One for the history books. Good luck out there. The relic brought... The relic... We have a weapon of the bomb. We have a...
Once this...
Drop the weapon in the cave. This is it. A final strike. One for the history books. Good luck out there.
We're engaging these freebooters! We hope to draw in distractions! Assist us! Warm up, so we shall defeat this filth!
The weapons of the past, it matters not what shape they take, what warnings they contain. Burn, they must. It is their true intent. A new splinter is opened, another war ignited. Wars are never accidental. They are the choice of the powerful. Those who know that reward outweighs their own sacrifice. Who benefits from wars and crusades? Sometimes the choices are unclear and the prize is hidden. Seek the prize and much will be revealed. Local legend claims that giants threw their spears into the Ursi to create a shard, a place filled with secrets, where ancient mechanisms are often found along the edge of the mall. House Borgia is known for its secrecy, providing spy masters and clandestine mechanisms to its allies. House Mercius is choose now what stories and House Mercius choose now what story. Local legend choose now what local legend. A good position amongst Imperial. A good position amongst several currents makes Dunkel a favored stop for House Mercius. Local legend claims that giants threw their spears into the Ursi to create a shard, a place filled with secrets, where ancient mechanisms are often found along the edge of the mall. A good position Local legend claims that giants threw their spears into the Ursi to create a shard, a place filled with secrets, where ancient mechanisms are often found along the edge of the mall. House Borgia is known for its secrecy, providing spy masters and clandestine mechanisms to its allies. It is a long-standing target of the Mansa Order. Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? As the son of a lesser noble, being accepted for training by the warbird forces of the Imperium is a great honor. A chance for your house to rise in standing. Your aptitude with the bird and combat is clear, and you are a rising star. However, tragedy strikes, and your family loses its ships and holdings to the Freebooter Rebellion. With your commission as an officer lost, your only route forward is as an Imperial privateer. You fight the Imperium's enemies as an independent asset. You are a privateer. You grow up amongst a large company of mercenaries. You carry out the chores and learn the trade, and you have returned their investment tenfold over the course of your young life. Now you have paid your dues. Now the skills, the coin in your pocket and the warbird are yours. You are a mercenary. Your skills available to traders, captains, noble houses, even the Mansa Order, as long as they can afford you. For every settlement. As the son of a lesser noble, being accepted for training. Local legend, choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? Choose now what stories and memories await you. What? As the son of a lesser ascend now, Falconeer.
House Borgia believe they have earned their independence from the Mansa Order and the great vaults of knowledge they control. Shard has waited patiently, preparing for this time of unprecedented change. The emancipation of House Borgia will pave the way for the future of all great houses. The time is now.
An inquisition is unavoidable. The race is on to uncover the remainder of the Mansa's secrets and release their grip on the Imperium. But first, we need to buy ourselves more time. An inquisition is unavoidable. The race is on to uncover the remainder of the Mansa's secrets and release their grip on the Imperium. But first, we need to buy ourselves more time. A Mansa Inquisition is inevitable. It's only a matter of time before the Empress yields to the Mansa's demand for punitive action against House Borgia. We did not expect the Knot Bomb to be so potent, but we cannot toss that fish back in the sea. We must deal with the consequences. Our first task is to plead our case with the Empress and ensure House Borgia won't be sacrificed to the Mansa Order.
We will deliver a package containing pledges of support to the Imperial Palace. Many in the Imperium endorse our challenge to the Mansa Order. Hopefully it will stay in the Empress's hand.
Both of you will need to be on your best behavior for this one. Good luck.
House Borgia.
you. We protect our own. We see you. Be safe on your journeys.
Imperial Peak is the Imperial seat.
An inquisition is unavoidable. The race is on to uncover the remainder of the Mansa's secrets, and a man's inquisition is inevitable. An inquisition is unavoidable. An inquisition is unavoidable. The race is on to uncover the remainder of the Mansa's secrets and release their grip on the Imperium. But first, we need to buy ourselves more time. A man's inquisition is inevitable. It's only a matter of time before the Empress yields to the Mansa's demand for punitive action against House Borgia. We did not expect the Knot Bomb to be so potent, but we cannot toss that fish back in the sea. We must deal with the consequences. Our first task is to plead our case with the Empress and ensure House Borgia won't be sacrificed to the Mansa Order.
We will deliver a package containing pledges of support to the Imperial Palace. Many in the Imperium endorse our challenge to the Mansa Order. Hopefully it will stay in the Empress's hand.
Both of you will need to be on your best behavior for this one. Good luck.
Support for House Borgia is flooding in from houses great and small. They seem to wield more control than even Her Highness.
House Borgia has rid the Imperium of the Lost. We demand arbitration and a stay of Mansa intervention.
The Empress cannot prevent a Mansa intervention on your house. For that, you have taken matters too far. But in recognition for your recent service, she will grant you arbitration for 1 month, after which House Borgia must submit.
1 month to get the Mansa to stand down. 1 month to get them to retreat. Else House Borgia will be sacrificed. I understand.
Try not to bring the Imperium down with you.
Sanctions!
Weaver's in the distance. Get ready. Evade the beast's eyeline.
Illiterate trash!
House Borgia stands alone against the Mansa, but it is still standing. Let us land and share the view.
We have 1 month. The Empress wants to see what we can gain, and if we fail, she'll be rid of us. All things considered, this is a satisfactory outcome for us. Good work. Time for our plans to bear fruit. A mighty warship has been under construction at Clefspire. It is time to send it into action. time for our plans to bear fruit. A mighty warship has been under construction at Clefspire. It is time to send it into action. House Borgia has been preparing for this moment for centuries. Finally, we have an opportunity to strike and free the Imperium from the clutches of the Mansa Order.
Part of our work with House Mercius of Cleftspire has been the construction of a new class of battleship, based on stolen Mansa technology. We will escort this dreadnought to Moulbridge to blockade Mansa forces from the north, sending a message not only to the Mansa Order, but also to the Empress and the Great Houses.
Freedom from the dreaded Mansa Order. The fate of our people is in our hands. Resistance from all sides will be ferocious, so be alert.
This ship was built with the sole purpose of taking on the Mansa Order. We will use their own mechanisms against them.
Clefspire's finest steel at your disposal. This mighty vessel is hankering for Svartjade.
This ship is an abomination, riddled with unlicensed and stolen technology.
Earthbreaker! Illiterate trash! Barbarian!
The Weaver's incoming! Defend the ship!
We are a vessel of the past. Stay clear. We shall not bend to your ignorance.
Here we are, Moorbridge. The ship will defend it and serve as a beacon of our defiance.
The ship is in play. Let us hope it is the rock upon which the Mansa Order breaks in the coming storm. We have covert agents inside the Mansa Order. One of them is about to deliver some crucial information via a dead drop near Oberon's reach. You will retrieve it. We have covert agents inside the Mansa Order. One of them is about to deliver some crucial information via a dead drop near Oberon's reach. You will retrieve it. We need you to pick up intel delivered to a drop site by a covert agent. Close to Mansa holdings and away from prying eyes.
You need to avoid drawing attention from the Mansa. The path will take you past remnant freebooters. The dead drop will be near Port Remit, a den of spies, a port as lawless as any on the Earthsea.
Once you have the messages, do not engage any hostiles. Make a line for the security of Fort Ichthys. They will delay any trailing forces. Return safely and swiftly. We'll have work to do once you get back.
infiltrators' contacts. Bulger have sent their lackey. We have your man, and soon we'll have you.
Another beast vying for the flame. I shall wipe your insignificant intellect from the earth there. Trash! All guns cover our Falconeer! The monster have coordinated their attacks! Make sure he gets away safely!
We'll have you yet, Bulger infiltrator.
Our agent has made the ultimate sacrifice, and as a result, we have many locations of Mansa relic sites. Let's get to work. Our history is full of secrets the Mansa do not comprehend. There exists one ancient site that holds the power to change the Ursi. We must find it amongst the myriad relics.
House Borgia,
Our histories...
House Borgia believe they have earned their...
Our his... Our history is full of secrets the Mansa do not comprehend. There exists one ancient site that holds the power to change the Ursi. We must find it amongst the myriad relics. We are searching for this ancient site. We believe it holds the key to liberate every soul on the Ursi from the Mansa. The intel from our agent provided locations of 3 minor shrines worth investigating. The first one, which is our target for this mission, lies across the moor, in Mansa territory.
Get to the shrine safely. They were built for Falconeers. Once perched, transcribe any script or glyphs you find.
Return swiftly, so we can study what you've learned.
All right, we're getting near. Although that minefield doesn't bode well. A Mansa ship. Seems they are taking precautions. We're on the trail of something. Take it out. Use the mines we saw earlier. All right. Set down on the shrine. Let's see if we can find something of interest. Take off once you're done. Trying to make sense of these glyphs. This might be related to Stargazer. Legend holds this was the place the Mancer observed the stars, until mysteriously one day, they dismantled every observatory.
Shrine of the Kraken. At the end of his search, the Sun asked the Kraken, "Can your arms reach to the bottom of the sea?" The Kraken confirmed this was within her power. He then asked if her arms could reach the stars, and again she confirmed this was within her power, and the Sun was impressed and asked her if she would use her arms to lift him away from the seas and up to the stars. The Kraken replied that she could not, and her arms were the roots of the world, and so to reach the stars, the world would fall from her grasp.
Our Mancer infiltrations have provided us with an indication of what these glyphs mean. But it's vexing, to say the least. Let's head back.
We do not know exactly what we are looking for. However, these shrines hold information important enough for the Mancer to guard. We are on the right path. Your transcriptions have illuminated the location of 2 more shrines, which, along with the first one, form the trail of the Mancer.
Houseboard.
Your transcriptions have illuminated the location of 2 more shrines, which, along with the first one, form the trail of the Mancer. Time to complete this trail.
Both shrines are near Port Remit, close to Oberon's Reach, the Mancer stronghold. We'll provide cover for you as you escort the Dreadnought past the shrines. The first shrine is here. Again, as before, land and examine it. The Dreadnought will anchor at the neutral settlement of Port Remit. The Mancers will assume it as a play for control of Port Remit and intervene.
This battle should distract the Mancer from the second shrine, which is closer to Oberon's Reach. Use the cover of the combat to make a dash for the shrine and return safely. Godspeed.
Let's meet up with the Dreadnought, near Fort Ichtes.
cover your approach and call the melee with the Mancer forces near Port Brevis. Full steam ahead!
There's the first try. Let's set down. This is part of the founding myth of our empire. It will be useful as a key for further transcriptions.
Shrine of the Fire. As the sister traversed the Ursi, she brought onto her bosom the lost peoples of the world. She showed them the fires that raged and directed them to select their strongest, and they would be bound by fire. For bound by fire, they would protect those of rock and those of water.
We've got incoming Mancer forces. All guns. Fire at will.
Steady as she goes. Spotters are on the lookout. Guns at the ready. I shall wipe your insignificant intellect from the earth there! You defer...
Situation is under control. Their reinforcements are coming. Let's head for the shrine, now! Splinters. Splinters contain memories. That doesn't make any sense. Perhaps it's a metaphor. The clues to the location we seek must lie somewhere within this riddle.
Shrine of the Falcon. After his father left, never to return, the searching son released a falcon. The falcon was tasked to find the father. But when the falcon followed the trail of the father, all he found was a solitary tree. As the falcon perched on the tree, he discovered it was edible, and with each peck he ingested a splinter of the tree, and with each splinter he gained the memories of the world. When the bird returned to his master, he was already dying. He had eaten too much of the tree, and the searching son opened up the bird and gave each of his children a single splinter, so they would forever share in the memories of the falcon, and with it the world.
The Empress will not let you run around freely for much longer. We will end our order. Oathbreaker.
Time to go back. The Dreadnought will return on its own. Head for Shard, Falconeer.
Good work. These ancient relics are providing a wealth of information on both our past and the location of more important markers. A Mansa task force has left Oberon's Reach for Basilicus Secundus. Intercept this fleet immediately. A Mansa task force has left Oberon's Reach for Basilica Secundus. Intercept this fleet immediately. We have word a task force of Mansa battleships is heading toward Basilica Secundus. We believe it is a mission to root out our infiltrators there.
The Westgate route seems the likely approach. We have requested a blockade by their garrison. We don't know if they will help or choose to stay out of it.
If we can destroy this fleet and its Mansa investigators, it will buy our agent enough time to wreak as much damage as possible and make a getaway.
If we can undermine their trust in the internal security of a major vault, it would put Basilica Secundus out of commission for the foreseeable future.
This is a win-win. We will buy our agents time and disrupt vital staging points into the Imperial heartland. Let's make it happen.
Westgate isn't that far, but they are an unknown quantity. The majority of the houses, just like the Empress herself, are sitting this one out. The fleet were reported south of Westgate. No air cover to be seen yet.
Do you think us fools? Take them down.
The trap. We cannot hold against the target without support.
Man Selector, you are overstepping your mandate. This is Westgate airspace. Remove yourself. We have declared ourselves neutral. Ah! No! sanctions. Won't test our ancient wrath. We ride the ancient whip.
You succeeded in taking down the ship and resisted a monster ambush. Westgate might not have been happy about helping us, but they have set out their stall. The Westgate approach will be locked to all. This is a positive outcome. Good work. We've been busy analyzing the data from the shrines, and it seems we should be hunting for something much, much bigger. We've been busy analyzing the data. We've located something big, a location which hints at access to the Deep itself. But we need something vault-bound, a key of sorts.
This is a major operation, people. We are assaulting Basilicus Secundus. With Westgate forces blocking the only approach, it is now isolated and cut off.
And our agent there confirmed it holds the key we seek. We will need to stage an insertion to retrieve the key. A battle fleet is en route as we speak. You will join with it and provide air support.
The Dreadnought is blocking the Moorbridge approach, so this is leveraging our remaining forces. It is also the end of any stalling by the Empress.
After this, it will be a matter of days before the full force of the Mansa and the Imperium is upon us. The Empress will have no choice but to condemn our actions. This is a one-way ticket. No going back.
Get to the staging area south of the Basilicus Secundus. I'll be commanding one of the few Thunderstrikes we have available, and join you there. There you are. We are the first wave ahead of the fleet. Let's head for the Basilicus now! There it lies, our prize, the vault. Its secrets will be ours before the day ends.
defenses first.
Do you think us fools? Take them down.
Warm up, so we shall defeat this filth. Another wave of defenders. Your presence here is not allowed. The deed is done. Never before has this vault been breached. Until now, when free men stood up to claim their dues. Head back with the good news. We'll soon have our key. It's what we came for, after all.
The key will be en route soon, and it will reveal the next part of our search. As for the vault itself, we've taken what we need. The monster can have it back. We're sending you with the key to where we think the relic is. We have no precise location and no idea as to its appearance.
Our research points here, seemingly in the middle of nowhere. However, our analysis of the shrine glyphs confirms something must be there.
You will both go and carry the key. Again, we need whatever information you find. We assume this location contains the whereabouts of what we are looking for.
Let's set off. Remember, the key needs to be returned safely, so take care of it.
the Weavers incoming. Let's send them off.
Imperial, your presence here is illegal. I shall wipe your insignificant intellect from the earth there.
Aquesta! This is the place, all right. We're going to have to destroy it. First, take care of its engine. Then, the individual guns.
Sanctions are in place against Imperial. Stay away. We will fire.
Heavens! The Earth is opening up. I can't believe it. Get closer and find a spot to land. It's here! A mass of information. For so many cycles, through famine, war and destruction, our house has kept one secret above all. We are not native to this world, this Earthsea. There are more worlds, and our ancestors traveled there through a gate. Oberon's Gate. The location of that gate, it is here, amongst the myths. No, not myths. No, amongst the histories of our ancestors. Our destiny, our future, our escape.
Temple of the Lost Father. Oberon promised to make one final voyage of creation. Upon his return, he would teach his children the act of creation, so they might join him as equals on his travels. And so, the family waited for Oberon to return. But time passed, and Oberon did not return. The youngest son set off to find his father at the horizon where the sea meets the stars, and embarked on a voyage never to return. The daughter set out to attain the power of creation long promised by her father. The eldest son locked himself away from the world and chose only to converse with the creatures, in the hope that they will illuminate him on the plight of his father. The mother was painfully aware of her loss, for her family had scattered and she cried the primal rains until the waters covered the horizon, leaving only the mountains as refuge should her family ever return.
Let's head back quickly. We must examine this and make our move.
This contains an entire alternate mythology, and has pointed us to what we have been looking for. A gate. A path forward. We are caught between salvation and destruction. We have the knowledge we need, but the Mansa are heading for Shard. Time for one final visitation. We are caught between salvation and destruction. We have located Oberon's gate, and the Mansa know it. A Mansa fleet is inbound to Shard. The Mansa wish to stop us from using our newfound knowledge. We must repel this attack so we can be free of this cursed place.
Your task is to relieve the dreadnought at Moorbridge, escort it here, and see off the Mansa attack. As soon as the attack lets up, the entirety of House Borgia will board the ship and set sail for the gate.
Give us the chance to do so, and for the first time in our history, we will hold the key to our own destiny.
First wave is hitting our defenses. Join in seeing them off.
Scramble and prove your mettle! No chance. Salutations, freelancer! We can see quite the force is attacking Shard. Let's join the fray and show them how we rise up, free of their shackles.
Their main task force. Land and join us as we leave our ancestral home.
We are already loading up the Dreadnought and every other vessel we can find. We are heading for Oberon's Gate. The monster have been fended off, and we have the final location of the gate. That which our ancestors entrusted us to find is ready to be found. The monster have been fended off, and we have the final location of the gate. That which our ancestors entrusted us to find is ready to be found. House Borgia has always known of a gate, an exit from the Ursi. The gate to a world unblighted by this endless water. The Mansa Order has hidden it, but House Borgia has never forgotten it. even as our ancestors worked with the Mansa Order. They knew to keep that vital knowledge. Now we will find this gate, and we will open it for all the people of the Ursi, to be the failsafe our ancestors envisioned. This is our holy task, to release all the people from this world.
And with it, release ourselves from the suffocating grip of the Mansa Order. We head for the gate.
We escort the dreadnought to the gate. It is enigmatically located at the near end of the mall. So close, it'd be interesting to find out how it remained hidden.
A final journey for this mighty ship. Full speed ahead.
Mansa Weavers incoming. Let's send them off. Have waned. We'd expect a bigger showing than that. Curious.
We have no idea of the state of the gate, so we'll be digging in when we get there. We are making it a rallying point for any allied house. Our messages to the other houses should break the hold of the Mansa on our people. The gate will finally reveal all the Mansa lies. Stop you. But know this, no good will come from your endeavor. Once more, you played the ancient role, and pain is always the result.
them there. And you were right. They had the gate all this time. Get them. Tonight, we have taken Oberon's gate. Messengers are going out. The houses will rise to our side, and all will be truly free.
Behold the secret of Oberon's gate, the secret of the Mancer, the eternal gate, the sealed ingress. No being has crossed since the time of its creation. No ship departed this world. It is sealed, and all are sealed inside. For millennia, the key has been sought, but never found. Our tragedy, knowing we are not meant for this bleak, wet world, but destined to suffer it for eternity. A new splinter is opened, one closer to the truth. Now the time for deeper secrets has come. Who are the true masters? Who are the true players? The Mancer Order holds many secrets. Our secret origins, our secret history. Has their duty blinded them? Are their motives still pure? Learn from them these secrets and your own history. Understand what fate they seek to avert, and what price they are willing to pay. The Reach symbolizes the Mancer Order's power and authority to investigate and prosecute any noble house or vassal of the Imperium. And just like in the myth of Oberon, it symbolizes the Mancer Order's eternal quest to liberate themselves from this world. The Reach, choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? You grow up amongst a large company of mercenaries. You carry out the chores and learn the trade. And you grow up in a hive village, next to the Basilicus, amongst the librarians that ride the giant weavers and the lesser dignitaries of the Order. You are not a young noble, and can never become a librarian. You are a seeker, able to blend in. Your aim? To find and return any ancient mechanisms and treasures to the vaults of the Mancer Order. Ascend now, Falconeer.
This is the Reach, the sacred keep of the Mancer Order. Here is where the secrets are contained, where the path of the Earthy is plotted, not for the sake of power or such worldly affairs, but for the redemption and the survival of all the people on the Earthsea. A task for which the Mansa Order has suffered for a millennia. And now, like so many times before, the lust for power has disturbed the balance, and the way forward has been blocked. Oberon's reach awakes. Not the sound of progress and learning, but the sound of war and chaos. A crusade to purge and punish the evil acts of oath-breaking and mass murder upon the lost. House of Borgia and Mercius have committed in the name of the Imperium.